Welcome back. Well, I should have worn my braces really, because then I could go, hey, rock on, Bobby Ball.
Thank you very much, Mark. And I just have this to say, because you've been announcing me in the past, saying you used to be with Tommy. I'm still with him.
Well, you weren't for a while, were you though? You were together and then you split up for a while because, from what I understand, you didn't get on very well off screen.
We didn't split up, we stayed together.
Was it like a marriage?
It was like a marriage, yes. We got famous and what have you. And then adulation set in, and we disagreed because ego set in, because Tommy thought he was the main one of the act, and I thought I was the main one of the act, and he should have known it with me.
Do you think this is a common problem with duos though?
Yes, but we came through it. Me and Tommy are closer now than what we when we started, because we came through all that. We've been together for 37 years.
Yeah, because I was talking about the past, because your heyday really was the 80s, wasn't it?
80 to 90, yeah, from 1980 to 93, yeah.
And in that time, nobody could touch you.
No.
Every time you turned on the TV,
we were
cannon
there.
And ball.
We were there, cannon and ball. Ball and cannon.
Where did that all start from?
Me and Tommy were welders. We used to go around the pubs and clubs, and we were overnight success after 15 years. So,
I mentioned Wheel Tappers and Shunters Social Club. That was a great sort of starting ground for a lot of comedians, but there's nothing like it today, is there?
no, there's nothing. There's no variety at all. I mean, people say, why aren't you and Tommy on television? Well, we can't cook. So, and build houses or anything like that. So that's why.
So what are you doing with yourself nowadays?
Oh, we're still working. We're doing. I'm on a little tour now, doing odd gigs, speaking. We're going into summer season at the Grand at Blackpool, topping the bill there. And we're going on me and Tommy on a tour then. We're going on a cruise, very nice, around the Caribbean. And then
nice.
pantomime, so
Yeah.
we're very busy.
Yeah. You see, that's the thing. You still must be big enough, because when you get TV,
Yeah.
and when you're at the top of the tree in TV, that's when you get the panto and the summer seasons,
Yeah.
because your name and you draw people in.
That's right.
Well, you're still up there.
I was still doing it, yeah. It's just everybody thinks there's only television, and there isn't. There's another big world out there. So we do all sorts of things, Tom and I.
Do you miss the TV at all?
Not at all. I wouldn't go back to it to save my life.
Really?
Not really. I enjoy my life. Fantastic now. And if somebody said to me, come down to London and do a 6-week television, I wouldn't do it.
You did 7 Royal Variety performances.
7, yeah.
You had your own primetime TV shows. As I said, every time you turned TV on, you
Yeah.
were on there. So you hit the top.
Yeah.
You had these problems between yourself and Tommy.
Yeah.
There were other problems in your personal life, were there? Do you want to talk about this? All I'm getting to is where you are now and what you're doing now.
All right,
the
yes,
reason
there
you're
was.
in Portsmouth.
Yes, we got on there, and I started to drink very heavily, and I committed a lot of adultery against my wife. And then I found a faith. I found faith in God, and it changed my life overnight.
Was it literally that quickly?
That quick.
1 minute you're womanising, drinking, the next minute...
Changed. Because I got a faith in God. I found a faith. And
How did that come about? I mean, you just wake up one morning?
No, it was a pastor that come into a vicar that came into the dressing room and spoke about God, really, and it made a lot of sense to me. And I thought, well, I want to get to know God, and I did, and I got to know Him, and I had a change of heart, and I got a faith, and I went home and I confessed to my wife, and she forgave me, and me and Tommy got closer, and life's been absolutely brilliant since then.
Because Tommy's got faith as well now, hasn't
Sure,
he?
yeah. 7 years after me, he became a Christian, yeah.
Really? So it took that long for him to get the message?
It really amazes me that people think, what do you mean Christianity? I'm a committed Christian. That means I've got a faith in God. Now, if I was a devil worshipper, and if you get a faith in God, they say, is he a crank? I'm not a crank. I believe in God. But if you believe in the devil, what do they say? Oh, well, he's all right.
Yeah, yeah. Do you think this was any kind of substitute? When did this happen to you? When did this big change come about?
16 years ago.
16 years ago. So you were still doing TV then?
Oh, sure.
I was going to say, was this any kind of substitute for the TV?
No.
Because you very often find that people have been junkies or alcoholics will suddenly find God, and it's almost like they have to have some kind of crutch. That crutch is alcohol or drugs, and all of a sudden it's God. And I just wondered if this was some kind of substitute
16
for you.
years ago. No,
so you're still doing the TV
just
stuff?
made sense to me, really. Just made sense that if there's a God, get to know Him now instead of when I'm dead, basically.
And that's what you're here in Portsmouth for tonight?
Well, no, I'm in Portsmouth, yes, at the Portsmouth Family Church, because a mate of mine that passed there, Andy, Asked me to come down. I talk about my life, I talk about my career, and I talk about funny stories and my faith, and that's it really.
So it's not the comedy act per se, but you're just talking about your life in general.
Oh, I do a lot of comedy.
You do a lot of comedy.
Yeah.
Because you're telling jokes, and what amazed me is you're not shying away from religious jokes. I thought that now you found God, you were untouchable.
There's some great religious jokes. Some fantastic religious jokes.
Well, go on then. This is what you're here for. This is your job.
What, to tell you about jokes?
You can tell us your latest one.
I can't because I've got to walk around, you see.
Oh, okay.
So I can't really tell you that one.
Now you've got all the viewers thinking, oh no, I'll tell you the joke later, don't worry. It's a good one. So, the summer season, who are you working with summer season in Blackpool? I mean, that's the place for summer shows.
Oh, it's fantastic. And I live there, so I'm only like maybe 5 minutes from home, so I can be home for 16 weeks. We're there for 16 weeks. There's Tom and I, there's a band called the Barron Knights. Do you remember
the Barron Knights, yeah.
The Roly Polies.
Yeah.
There's 10 girl dancers, 2 comedians.
So this is again like a big retro show. We hear lots of retro bands are coming back, bands from the 60s and 70s.
It's massive, and the ticket sales are wonderful. So
it's going to keep you out of mischief,
keep going.
Or not.
That's right.
For the summer season.
And I still wear my braces, but I don't wear them off stage anymore. Because after 37 years of doing this bust is 1 foot longer than this one.
Now that would be a sight to see.
That would be a great sight to see. It makes a great pillow.
So, does your wife ever get sick of having you around now that you're not touring so much? I mean, you've got 16 weeks in Blackpool, like you say, you can get home.
Yeah.
But does she ever say to you, you don't fancy a tour of the Middle East, do you?
Well, when we finished Panto, I mean, I was away from home for 6 weeks. So, no, we have a fantastic marriage. It's she comes with me. I mean, have a great time. I've got 7 grandkids. I've got 3 kids, 7 grandkids, 2 dogs, and I love my dogs. Fantastic.
I just wonder where you were going with that one then. And how about Tommy, when you're not working? I mean, when you went through the bad spell, there were stories about you'd be great on stage, and the minute you walked off of stage, it would be just go your separate ways and not speak to each other. Do you spend time socialising nowadays?
No. Yeah, I'm with Tommy maybe 48 weeks a year. He phoned me up this morning. We speak every day, really. Because he's my mate, isn't he? We've been together too long. What a double act does, it's like a marriage really. You start off and then you hit a tunnel, and you either go away from that tunnel or you come through it, and we came through the tunnel. So I've got to look after him. He's too old.
Because there was a bit you were telling me about with the trumpet playing at the end of your act where he used to pick you up and take you up. You say he's not doing that anymore.
Well, he can't pick me up anymore because I'll give him 2 ruptures. But I put weight on, see. So I sing it with him now.
You sing the trumpet? How can you sing the trumpet?
No, I used to play a trumpet. I used to smash the trumpet, then I used to sing a song, and he used to pick me up in the song and take me off.
Brilliant. Well, listen, it's good to see. Any immediate plans? We've done this year already. You've got the summer season, then a bit of a tour in the Caribbean, and then the
pantomime.
Then after that?
After that, we'll be doing another summer season, and I'm just doing me and Tommy making a pilot for TV, and we're going to try and sell it to TV, try and bring variety back.
Really?
Bring people back something they want.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Well, listen, it's a pleasure to meet you, and it's good to see you're still rocking on.
I'm still rocking.
And say hi to Tommy for us.
I will do.
And enjoy tonight.
Thank you very much, Mark.
Bobby Ball playing the Portsmouth Family Church this evening. If you want tickets for that, there are a few left, but you're going to have to be quick. The number you need is 92662257. That's 92662257 to see Bobby Ball talking about his life and his faith. I was going to say newfound faith, but 16 years, not so new.